Yes lads, how's it going? Max here, and today, welcome back to a different kind of video on my channel. It's the start of something brand new. I want to call it Talk Tottenham, hashtag Talk Tottenham, where it's obviously involved over on Twitter, whether it be after each game where I can't do the match live reactions that you guys have been supporting, which I've actually been managed to keep up. I've actually managed to do like over 10. That's crazy for me. So that's a series that's good. That's one that I know people look forward to when there's a big game or whether there's just a lot of goals and Spurs are on telly. I get around to recording it with my dad, as you know. But this, I want something that's a bit different. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Spurs played Ghent on Thursday. We lost 1-0. There's talking points, and I want your guys' opinions on Twitter, what I thought about the game. I'm going to try and not keep these videos too long because I know you can be really repetitive. A lot of other YouTubers do these. I've spoke about doing these, and it's time to finally do it. Hashtag Talk Tottenham. Let's get involved with this. If you're going to support it, smash that thumbs up button. If we get over 175 likes, I shall do another one of these after the next game, which is this weekend. So wait, you haven't got long. You haven't got long to smash that. But let's go. Let's get cracking. Let's jump into some of your guys' thoughts, and let's start talking. Don't forget to leave a comment and also leave your feedback down below. It's going to be mainly Tottenham fans, I know. But if I can just pull in all the Tottenham fans to this channel, that would be unreal. So go tell Tottenham fans they need to subscribe to be up to date to this. So, Tottenham versus Ghent. We lost 1-0. We're going to be playing them again at Wembley, which feels like an away ground because Spurs, let's face it, just don't play comfortably at Wembley. That's my first point. What do you guys think of that? Because I'm confident we can turn Ghent over. It's bloody Ghent. If you were to say to me we're playing Ghent tomorrow, like in the year 11 against the year 11s, I'll be like, yeah, we'd smash them. Who are Ghent? And we lose 1-0. Pochettino got it all wrong. It's just disappointing as a Spurs fan because obviously the other night Arsenal lost 5-1, and then Spurs go and lose 1-0 to a team called Ghent. It's one of those games I didn't let it get to me because it's only 1-0, but it could have been 2-0 and 2-0, and then they go and get an away goal. Away goal. It doesn't sound right, away being at Wembley, but we've got to crack down. We've got to get on with that. And if Ghent get a goal, we're in trouble. Let's face it. Let's just face the facts. So I've got Joe Wild saying DIER was poor at centre back. Now, I know I'm not being rude, but tell me something I don't know. Tell us something that none of the Spurs. DIER was unbelievable that season before we had Wanyama, and when Wanyama came in and replaced DIER, everyone was questioning it like, Poch, what are you doing? Dier's just had a phenomenal season at defensive mid, covering the back four. That's why he was phenomenal, because he was covering the back four. DIER is meant to be a centre-back. Now, if you're bored of watching this, put it open in another browser, play some FIFA, listen to me in the background ramble on. But DIER was poor at centre-back. He's just not a centre-back. We just need to, I don't know, do we give Wimmer a go? Do we give Carter Vickers a go? He's a centre-back, and he's young, and Poch obviously sees a bright future in the lad. But we can't just keep throwing DIER in there and expecting us to win every game. It's just, we've seen enough times. Look, against Liverpool, we were cut open. Ben Davis. Don't get me started on him. So Matt says, Ben Davis liability, Sissoko and Harry Kane unable to score without creativity in the rest of the team. It's so point blank. It's obvious. Kane just looks like he's lost up front at times because he doesn't have the support. Eriksen has those games where he just switches off. It's honestly so frustrating. And when you get a free kick outside the box now and they go, oh, we've got Eriksen. He hasn't scored a free kick this season. I don't even think he scored a free kick last season. Yet they're calling him a good free kick taker. He can't even beat the first man most of the time. That's my little rant on Eriksen. Harry Kane, I've got, yeah, he's unbelievable. Harry Kane, can we just fight? We're not going to slate Harry Kane here. You give him a chance in front of goal, 9 out of 10 times he's going to score it. And that's why we are where we are in the league, because let's face it, we're a different side when Harry Kane's in the team. Because Janssen just doesn't cut it. Sissoko on the other hand. Oh, my days. I'd rather not talk about him. 30 million. I'm going to be talking about the Ghent game, but I might as well just be talking about Tottenham in general. Let's talk about him against Ghent. But that was a good talk. The man, bruh, says, talk about how there is limited creativity without Eriksen and how our failure in the summer window is starting to show. It shows that Sissoko was a bit of a panic buy because there has been nowhere near any sort of class this season to cost 30 million. The same price as what Lamela was brought in a few seasons ago. I'd love to bring him back. He offers something different. He's not the quickest player in the world. He's got that bit of flair. He's got the vision. Yes, he can pop off a bit of skill sometimes, and it lifts the team. It lifts the team. When a player beats a man, everyone's calling for it. You want the ball. You want to be part of the build-up to potentially score a goal. Yeah. Same again. He said, how we crumble in away games. How are we going to continue in Wembley next season? I don't know. I'm having some chocolate. Do you want some? The dairy milk whole nut, bought some yesterday. We're going to crumble. We aren't going to win many away games. We haven't. We're drawing too many. It's so frustrating at times because we just look lost. Stand by, stand by. Just trying to remember when Spurs last won away from home. So our last away victory was Watford on New Year's Day. That was quite a convincing one, actually. Everyone thought, yes, like Spurs look like the team that are going to storm it. They're going to catch Chelsea. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. And since then, the new year, we've picked up a few wins at home. We're still going. And then suddenly, we're just like... And we're still up there. That's the thing. We're still up there. So, it's like when people say Arsenal are playing bad. But they're still right up there. They're still only a few points behind... Well, just look at the league table. Look at the league table. That is how close it is. That is how close it is. With teams playing bad. And we're meant to be having like one of our best seasons. And we're still not anywhere near the top. These two tweets to me relate to each other. We've got OC Epic saying, how badly do we miss Lamela? Alternative option was we clearly miss. Lack of stepping up in away games. Lloris deserves better. Davis. Poo. I agree completely. Lloris has kept us in games throughout this season. He's unbelievable. One of the best keepers in the league, if not the best. Obviously, Man United fans will disagree. But Lloris can play for any club. And if we don't finish Champions League again, he's off. That's the facts. That is the facts. Devoid of ideas. Away from home, Sunderland, Liverpool, Gent, similar pattern. Miss Lamela more than anyone. Look, Lamela's popping up. People miss him. People loved Lamela. The first season, he just couldn't get going. It's a bit like Janssen. We don't need to talk about him because there's nothing really to talk about. He doesn't even make the team against Gent. I'm sorry, Janssen. I don't rate Janssen. I do not rate him. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He just doesn't suit our style of football. And then leading on to when Floyd says, where was Janssen? Why was he not on the bench? Not saying he should have played, just wondering. And my thoughts exactly, mate. It's literally, I don't know what to say. You can't play two up front just because it doesn't work. So before I start waffling on anymore, I need your guys' opinions and feedbacks in the comment section down below. That'll be greatly appreciated just to know what you guys generally think. Whether you think I'm chatting a load of rubbish most of the time or whether you think I make some good points. I appreciate the people that tweeted me. Obviously I had them up on screen so you can see who tweeted that in. You can be part of that. You just need to follow me on Twitter, xDuoMax. As simple as that. At xDuoMax, same as my YouTube name. Other than that, it's been great talking to you guys, just in a different sort of way, being able to let off a bit of steam, talk about Tottenham and say we're just not good enough away from home. We're going to end it on that. We're just not good enough. That's going to be part of the title. I'll see you guys soon for the next video. We've got a game this weekend. Who the fuck is it against? We've got a game this weekend away from home against Fulham. Pop down your score predictions about that. If it's on telly, I might do a live reaction video because it's obviously the FA Cup. Something to look forward to. I'll see you guys for another video. Take care. Have a day off. Bye-bye.